here in Columbus, looking for some of the best breakfast joints. When you find a good quality breakfast, it's like finding that perfect piece of shade on a hot day.
These guys use global flavors and local ingredients. It scratches our breakfast itch with a creative flair.
Columbus, Ohio is what's known as a test market. Companies come here and try out all their new ideas. Great luck for the students at The Ohio State University. They get to try all the fancy new things before we do. Most of the times, it's companies experimenting with a fashion line or a tech gizmo. Other times, it's Pancake Balls. This is Catalina's.
For Catalina's to take shape, owner Kathleen Day used her worldly experience to bring it to life.
Tell me how you fell in love with food.
I've been cooking as an amateur chef since I was 9 years old, following Julia Child.
9 years old?
9 years old, yes. I remember the first dish I made was Eggs Benedict for my mother. And then I went to France, saw an ad for a countess who wanted a cook. Then her mother-in-law, the Marquise, I cooked their family meal.
What is this, Sound of Music?
It sounds much more glamorous than it actually was.
It sounds very glamorous.
Let me tell you. I learned a lot there.
I'll bet.
The night and day difference between France and America was just enlightening to me so much.
The lines, well, they form early and often, mainly for Kathleen's flavor combinations.
A lot of my recipes are influenced by my grandmother's and mother and my father's garden in the South. Over the years, in every restaurant I've worked at, there's always been a Latin contingency, and it would inspire me to meld that with my grandmother's cooking.
Your food is a little bit of your people then and your people now.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
Sure, Kathleen has her influences, but Catalina's bestseller is all her own.
There it is. Pancake Balls seems to me just that really fun, creative idea.
That was the first item I put on the menu, and that is the #1 item I knew I would always have. I had made this for my nieces and nephews. I just thought, why is no one doing this in a restaurant? And they just took off immediately. Line down the street for those pancake balls. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'd say you did all right.
Columbus and the Buckeye faithful keep coming, but there is one thing that Kathleen must admit.
I think I'm the only person who doesn't know much about sports. Apparently, we've had so many famous OSU players come in.
So you're learning sports through this restaurant.
Right.
Kathleen's main source for the Buckeye basics, Catalina's manager, Quincy Lewis, who has family ties to the Ohio State football.
My nephew is Malik Harrison. He played linebacker for the Ohio State University.
Malik Harrison.
The game I remember the most would be when they played the Michigan Wolverines his freshman year. That game went to overtime.
Sweeping left side, 10-5. Touchdown, Curtis Samuel.
Everybody rushed the field, so that was really amazing.
When Quincy's not watching his Buckeyes, he can be found at Catalina's, whipping up their signature dish.
Pancake balls, I can't really give you the secret away, but I mean, it's elegant.
All right, so walk me through making those pancake balls.
It is more like a traditional pancake batter, but there's a secret ingredient. We put them equally into the pan. Once they're cooked enough, we put in the flavorings. Pumpkin apple butter. Another is dulce de leche. Another is Nutella.
How many pancake balls are you doing on a weekend?
I would have to count, but every single day it's our #1 seller.
These are the famous pancake balls. Every restaurant, I don't care how good your food ethos is, needs something fun. This is what these are. Inside is that pumpkin apple butter. This is a memory from home of Kathleen. You can see why the students at The Ohio State University order these things by the dozen or the thousand.
Ahead, a Kringle with Coach Krabenhoff.
Looks good. How's it taste?
We're gonna see.
Let's try it out.